Welcome to Stevo's Portal. Kindly show us your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to this channel. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that rings true for all of us at one point or another. Simple and smart ways to deal with disappointment. We all encounter disappointments, but how we handle them can make a world of difference. We'll be exploring key strategies such as accepting emotions, learning from setbacks, adjusting expectations, seeking support, taking breaks, and focusing on self-improvement. So, buckle up and get ready to redefine your approach to disappointment. Stay tuned as we dive into these strategies. The first step in dealing with disappointment is accepting your emotions. Let's delve into that. Often we might be tempted to push away feelings of disappointment. We might say to ourselves, I shouldn't feel this way, or I need to be strong. But the truth is, these feelings are natural. They're a part of being human, and it's important to let ourselves feel them. Think of it this way. Our emotions are like the weather. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's stormy. But just as we can't control the weather, we can't control our emotions. And just as we wouldn't deny that it's raining when it clearly is, we shouldn't deny our feelings when they're clearly there. So, how do we accept our emotions? Well, it starts with acknowledging them. Say to yourself, I'm feeling disappointed. It might seem simple, but this act of recognition can be powerful. It's like turning on the light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see what's there. You can understand it. You can deal with it. Once you've acknowledged your feelings, don't judge them. Don't tell yourself that you're weak for feeling disappointed. Remember, it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to be human. Acceptance doesn't mean that you're resigning yourself to stay in this state forever. It's just the starting point. It's the first step on the journey to overcoming disappointment. Remember, it's okay to feel disappointed. It's a natural emotion. Next, view setbacks as opportunities to learn. This might sound like an overused cliché, but it's a principle that stands the test of time. The truth is, setbacks are not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. They're not there to deter you, but to guide you. Imagine you're on a journey and you hit a detour. It's not a dead end. It's just a different way to reach your destination. That's precisely how setbacks work. They may reroute your path, but they don't deny your destination. Experience, they say, is the best teacher, and setbacks provide a wealth of experience. They are a rich source of learning, a treasure trove of insights that can only be gained through trial and error. Every setback carries a lesson, a nugget of wisdom waiting to be discovered. So how do we identify these lessons? Start by asking yourself, what could I have done differently? What worked and what didn't? What can I take away from this experience? These questions will help you extract valuable lessons from your setbacks. The next step is application. Learning from setbacks is not just about identifying lessons, it's about applying them to future situations. This is where the real growth happens. When you apply what you've learned, you convert your setbacks into stepping stones, your obstacles into opportunities. Remember, setbacks are not failures, they're feedback. They're not about falling down, they're about getting up stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So don't dread the setbacks, instead, learn and grow from them. Now let's talk about adjusting expectations. This is a pivotal step in managing disappointment and is often overlooked. You see, expectations are like blueprints for our future. They guide our actions, shape our emotions, and influence our satisfaction. However, when these blueprints are unrealistic, it's like trying to build a castle with sand. It's bound to collapse. Unrealistic expectations set us up for disappointment because they demand perfection, something that's rarely attainable. It's like aiming for a bullseye with every dart throw, even though we're still learning to hold the dart right. When we inevitably miss the mark, we're left with a sense of failure and disappointment, often ignoring the progress we've made. So, how do we adjust these expectations? First, we need to understand that it's okay not to achieve perfection. It's okay to miss the bullseye. What matters is the progress and the learning that comes with each throw. Second, we need to set achievable goals. These are goals that challenge us but are still within our reach. It's about finding that sweet spot between too easy and next to impossible. Achievable goals give us room to grow without the excessive pressure of perfection. They allow us to celebrate small victories, boosting our confidence and motivation. And when we do face setbacks, they're easier to manage because we understand they're part of the process, not a sign of failure. So as we navigate the journey of life, let's remember to adjust our expectations. Let's aim for progress, not perfection. Let's set goals that challenge us but don't break us. Because in the end, setting the right expectations can save you from unnecessary disappointments. Moving forward, don't hesitate to seek support and take necessary breaks. You see, we humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection, on shared experiences, and mutual understanding. When disappointment strikes, it's important not to isolate yourself. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals who can provide a listening ear, a comforting word, or even practical advice. Remember, there's no shame in seeking support. It doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. On the contrary, it shows your strength and wisdom. You're acknowledging that you're going through a tough time and you're taking steps to manage it. That's commendable. Now let's talk about breaks. Think of your mind as a high-performance car. You wouldn't run it endlessly without giving it a chance to cool down and refuel, would you? The same principle applies to your mind. It needs time to rest and recharge, especially during times of disappointment. Breaks could mean taking a walk in the park, indulging in a hobby, or even taking a short nap. It's about stepping away from the situation temporarily to allow your mind to regain perspective. It's about giving yourself permission to relax, to breathe, and to heal. During these breaks, try to engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. This could be reading a book, listening to your favorite music, or spending time in nature. These activities can help to soothe your mind and shift your focus away from the disappointment. So whether you're reaching out for support or taking a break, remember that these are not just coping mechanisms. They're essential tools in your toolkit for dealing with disappointment. They provide you with the strength and resilience to navigate through the storm and come out on the other side stronger and wiser. Support and breaks are essential tools to help you cope with disappointments. Lastly, focus on self-improvement. When disappointment comes knocking at your door, it's easy to become fixated on the negative. You might find yourself stuck in a cycle of regret, dwelling on the could've, should've, and would've. But here's a little secret. Redirecting your focus towards self-improvement can be your game changer. Now you might ask, why self-improvement? Well, self-improvement is all about personal growth and development. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, not for anyone else, but for your own fulfillment. By focusing on self-improvement, you shift the narrative from "I failed" to "I'm growing." It's a powerful perspective shift that can turn a disappointing situation into a stepping stone for personal growth. So how do you focus on self-improvement amidst disappointment? Start by identifying areas in your life where you want to grow. It could be your communication skills, emotional intelligence, or even your baking skills. The key is to pick something that genuinely excites you, something that sparks a fire within you. Next, set achievable goals. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Set small, achievable goals that will gradually lead to big changes. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small, because every step forward is a step towards growth. Then, invest in yourself. This could mean reading books, attending workshops, or even hiring a coach. When you invest in yourself, you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you're worth it, that you believe in your potential. Finally, practice self-compassion. Understand that everyone, yes, even the most successful people you admire, face disappointment. It's a part of life, but it's how you respond to these disappointments that define your journey. Be kind to yourself, embrace your imperfections, and remember that it's okay to stumble and fall. What's important is that you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Remember, every disappointment is an opportunity for personal growth. In conclusion, dealing with disappointment is a part of life. We've navigated through key strategies that can help us handle such moments. Accepting our emotions is the first step. Acknowledging that it's okay to feel upset when things don't go our way. We then embrace learning from setbacks, understanding that every disappointment carries a lesson. Adjusting our expectations helps us avoid unnecessary heartache, while seeking support and taking breaks provides the much-needed comfort and respite in challenging times. Lastly, focusing on self-improvement propels us to grow, to rise above the disappointments, and to become better versions of ourselves. Remember, these strategies are not just theories. They hold the potential to change our perspective, to change our lives. So the next time disappointment knocks on your door, greet it with resilience, armed with these simple and smart ways to navigate through it. To read more motivational articles, kindly visit www.zambiaminds.com/motivations. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Steve O's Portal, Informing Sensibly.